This was the kind of US Open final that grabs your attention from the very first ball and refuses to let go until the last heart-pounding point. Carlos Alcaraz, at just 22 years old, has now captured his second US Open title, conquering rival Jannik Sinner in 4 battling sets, 6-2, 3-6, 6-1, 6-4. But here's where the tension truly ramps up. This victory doesn't just add another trophy to Alcaraz's already glistening cabinet. It propels him to the world #1 ranking, toppling Sinner from the summit of men's tennis. And this is the part most people miss. The rise of Alcaraz is not just about breathtaking shot-making or fearless athleticism. It's about an entire new chapter for men's tennis, potentially resetting what we expect from young champions. The match itself had everything: momentum swings, gutsy comebacks, and flashes of outright brilliance from both players. In fact, the caliber of tennis reached peaks that left the raucous New York crowd at Arthur Ashe Stadium in awe. Alcaraz began with confidence and aggression, only appearing vulnerable in the second set when Sinner's bold attacking play pushed him onto the back foot. But even then, the Spaniard's composure never wavered. He only dropped that one set throughout the entire tournament, underlining just how well-rounded his game has become. Let's not gloss over the history Alcaraz is making here. Since the US Open converted to hard courts in 1978, no man under 23 had ever claimed multiple Grand Slam titles on all 3 surfaces until now. And with 6 majors to his name before his 23rd birthday, he's stalking the achievements of legends. Only Bjorn Borg reached 7 slams this young. Who thinks Alcaraz won't match or even surpass that mark at the upcoming Australian Open? That's a point sure to divide tennis fans, especially those loyal to the all-time greats. Alcaraz's serve, in particular, was a revelation. He dominated with sheer power and wicked placement, landing 61% of his first serves and winning a stunning 83% of those points. He fired 10 aces, made 0 double faults, and consistently kept Sinner, one of the tour's best returners, off balance. Compare that to Sinner's numbers: 2 aces and a lower win rate on both first and second serve. In the third set, Alcaraz's 6-1 masterclass stunned even the most seasoned observers. Are we witnessing the emergence of one of the game's greatest servers? The unique drama of this final was amplified by the presence of former President Donald Trump, watching from a luxury suite in his old neighborhood of Queens. His attendance caused a reported security headache for thousands and had many in the tennis world buzzing. Yet, contrary to his World Cup antics earlier this summer, where he made headlines for joining the trophy ceremony and confusing some players, Trump kept a low profile and did not take part in today's prize giving. Does the presence of political figures add more excitement to major sporting events, or is it an unwelcome distraction? Let's hear what you think. Returning to the action, the match was a testament to mental resilience, especially from Alcaraz, who not only fought back from a shaky second set, but also amplified his play in critical moments. His shot selection was bold, varied, and supremely confident, whether carving angles at the net or pummeling heavy ground strokes from the baseline. Each time Sinner threatened, Alcaraz had an answer. Perhaps the most stirring moments came in the final games. With the finish line in sight, Alcaraz's energy and focus surged. The electric crowd roared him on as he served for the match. Sinner, ever the gritty competitor, saved 2 match points and forced Alcaraz to dig deep, ultimately with an ace. So fitting given the story of his tournament. Alcaraz sealed victory and cradled the trophy with the joy of a champion who knows greater moments lie ahead. In all of this, what stood out just as much as the tennis was the sportsmanship and mutual respect. In his post-match interview, Alcaraz graciously joked about seeing more of Sinner than his own family, highlighting the budding rivalry that is sure to dominate headlines for years. He also credited his coaches, his family, and the U.S. Open staff for making New York feel like home, pointing to the community around him as an essential pillar of his success. It's easy to overlook how much these support systems matter for young athletes at the pinnacle of their sport. As for Sinner, his composure and gratitude in defeat were noteworthy. He acknowledged Alcaraz's superior play and thanked his own camp, reflecting on the dedication required just to reach this stage. The pair even managed to keep things light, with Sinner signing autographs for fans and Alcaraz posing for photos, grinning as he embraced the moment. Though notably, there was no oversized check visible, just the trophy and the love of the New York fans. Here's a hook to chew on. With such breathtaking shot-making and dramatic swings of momentum, Alcaraz and Sinner are forging a rivalry that could define the next decade of men's tennis. Are we about to witness an era as captivating as Federer versus Nadal? Or is it too soon to call? Add your thoughts, especially if you see it differently. And let's put this on the table. For all his dominance, Alcaraz's story is just beginning. He's set records, electrified crowds, and dethroned the competition. But do you think he has the staying power to become one of the sport's all-time greats? Or is the pressure of expectation too much for any young player to sustain? Let us know in the comments if you're Team Alcaraz, Team Sinner, or think someone else is going to seize the spotlight soon. One thing's certain, this New York final left tennis with more than a champion. It gave us a storyline brimming with promise, rivalry, and controversy. No matter where you stand, it's clear the next chapter has only just begun.